You prioritize one thing over another and move things around to meet your needs or the needs of your loved ones. You will exaggerate the truth at the ER to make sure you are seen first before others. You will make phone calls to people when you are ill or stressed because you know you will receive comforting or reassuring words. Manipulation can look a lot of different ways. It can be to say or do anything to keep someone close for fear of being alone. It can be to take a holiday and create new traditions like Elf on a Shelf or the Easter Bunny. It can be a commercial of any kind to manipulate your choices and choose one item over another. Even in my line of work, therapy, it can be argued that to a certain extent there is a subtle form of acceptable manipulation with how the questions are asked, with how you lead a client towards being ready for change, with how you choose a certain word over another, all in the best interest of the client. I did not realize this until it was brought to my attention more than once. What do you think about that? I was asked by those who were learning about this world.
It serves a purpose,
I replied.
As all things do, it serves a purpose. And one day, this will change too.
Manipulation. A word we have stigmatized. A word we claim to not do, yet we do every day in different ways. Manipulation. A word I used to associate only with the extreme form of interpersonal relationships, of intimate partner violence. Manipulation can look a lot of different ways.
The thing about manipulation is that it falls on a spectrum with intersections of awareness, of intention and intensity. I did not know I was a manipulator. I did not realize that when I used my words to convince people to change their minds, to pick one item over another, to choose my way versus their way, was also considered manipulation. I did not realize this habit of mine, and it was a habit to break free from, a generational karmic behavior to dissect and put a stop to in my relationships with others, a life lesson, if you will, to learn from, an energetic experience that I reflected back to someone from my past, because it was being done to me by the reflection of me, a behavior I did not realize I was doing until I did. I would say I'm sorry, but sometimes sorry is not enough, and then other times it's not necessary. For this person and I don't know each other like other people do. We do not have an existing relationship. We didn't have one in the past because a situationship is not a relationship. It is a situation that expands when you pay a certain type of attention to it, a situationship that you learn from, a destined situationship that unfolded with a purpose. Some may call it a twin flame, others may say it's a vertex, but what is that anyways? They're just words, labels that someone once used to define an experience like no other. Words that define an incredibly transformative, soul-sucking underworld of your own shit to look at, to heal from, to balance out within you if you are up to the task. An experience that holds what seems like unconditional love to one degree or another. It is a label that has been misused, misinterpreted, but also not. A word like many words that will eventually change and evolve over time as it should. But even though an apology may not be needed, because for a long time I didn't know what this was, nor really understood what I was doing, and I was doing what I thought I had to do, what I was being told to do. In this case, maybe, just maybe, an apology is needed. And for that, I am sorry. I'm sorry for not knowing what I know now, for acting in a way that I thought I had to, for believing I needed to be the one to show you the way, for not trusting in your own ability to find your own way nor make your own way. I'm sorry for trying to take you away from you, for making it seem like your choices were not what you needed to choose, for making it seem like you were less than when you were just triggering me for me to heal, for getting angry at you without even knowing you. But with this apology also comes an incredible thank you. Thank you for whatever this energetic experience was, for what it taught me, for the incredible pain I endured in order to find myself again. To know that if that type of pain exists and I can survive it, then I can survive anything. Thank you for indirectly teaching me to put myself first. Thank you for existing, for whatever brief interactions we had, and for your words that one night when you pointed out to me that I truly did not know you at all. A realization that I needed to help ground me and walk away from you because I was not balanced. Thank you, because this experience was something I needed. I don't even know if you watch these anymore, and that's okay, because I knew you did once. You didn't have to say anything, and I just knew. I meant what I said before. I wish you the best in life that you choose for you.
There is nothing wrong with manipulation, just as there is nothing right with it. It's just something that sometimes we do for different reasons. I try to be more mindful with my words now, more so than ever before. I try to stop and think before I decide to do something. And other times I allow my heart to lead. But that's all any of us can do when we realize what we are, what we've done, and when we try to do something different. My name is Yubi, and this is my transformed truth. Thank you for watching You Becoming Healed, where I model and teach you how to own and transform your truth for healing. Until next time.